there she goes. What up, D? Stacy McCracken in the building.
That's it. That's it.
What's up? What's up, homie?
Hey, how you doing, sir?
Oh yeah, you must
Can you
must
see
be
me?
on Android. Your phone cloudy.
Yes,
as shit.
it's cloudy. It's probably real cloudy, but I can see you, and they can see us. I want to
Wipe
formally.
off your lens. Probably something
Let
on
me see. Probably is. Let me check it out. That's a little bit better. Okay. All right. Let me formally introduce myself. I am Lasuria Kandi Allman, and my show is called The Hot Seat. And also, we do a lot of movies, and I'm an author, and I have a lot of film and stuff out there. But I came across your page and stuff today, and I said, let me talk to him. I done watched a lot of his films. I done seen him in a lot of movies and a lot of stand up, and I just wanted to really talk to you and talk to let the fans see you and get a little bit to know a little bit more about you and what you do. So I have
All right. Well, I'm on the hot seat. Let's go. Let's get it in.
Okay. Tell us, what city and state did you grow up in?
I grew up in Chicago, Illinois, but I spent a part of my growing up years in Monroe, Louisiana.
Okay. Now tell us what it was like growing up in Chicago and then go back to Louisiana. What was it like growing up?
I mean, Chicago is a great city, man. I mean, I was an older person before I realized that white people lived in Chicago. You can live. Chicago is one of them segregated cities, so you can live on the south side and the west side and never see no white people. But I would watch like the White Sox game or the Cubs games, and I knew white people lived there. That made sense.
Okay. Now, what high school did you go to high school in Chicago, or did you go in Louisiana?
And hello.
Yep, I'm here.
Outside, and then
Ooh.
I love Angelina.
Okay.
I went to Gill Garden, and I left high school I left sophomore year of high school, and where I be outside.
Okay. Now, what inspired you to become a comedian, an actor, a writer, a film producer? What inspired you to do those things?
I'm a comedian first, and I just always wanted to be a comedian. I had a teacher in second grade that would let me tell jokes at the end of the day if I shut up. So
Right.
I always knew I wanted to be a comedian.
Okay. All right. Now, have you ever experienced any stage fright when you was up there? Can you tell us about?
I don't really get stage fright. If I'm afraid, I'm usually doing something I've never done before. But generally speaking, like day-to-day shows, I don't get stage fright. But some of my peers do, and they experience that. I personally don't deal with that a whole lot.
Were there any comedians that inspired you in the beginning of your career?
Oh, absolutely. In the beginning and now, I'm inspired by tons of comedians. I love comedy. Everybody from Bernie Mac to Robin Harris to Eddie Murphy to Cat Williams to Kevin Hart. Tony Roberts inspires me. Lonnie Love inspires me. Coco Brown inspires me. I mean, I just love my man A-Train inspires me. I mean, I'm inspired by people that make people laugh. It's just impressive.
Okay. Now, I want you to tell us, you mentioned Bernie Mac. Now, I love Bernie Mac. Can you just tell us tell us about him and what was he like and how funny he was?
I only brushed with him once. I met him backstage in Shreveport, Louisiana, and I walked up to him. I said, "Hey, Mr. Mac, I'm a big fan. I'm from Chicago." He was like, "Man, my daddy named Mr. Mac." And he cracked a joke, and he talked to us for a few minutes, and he went on up to his green room, and that was the last time I seen him. But I found him to be a gracious person. Everybody I know that knows him, he was just a great guy. And since he's passed, his state reached out to me to help keep his legacy alive. So I'm honored to be working with the Bernie Mac estate to help keep his name alive.
Oh, that is awesome. That is real awesome there. Now, another person that I wanted to ask you about, what was it like working with Tyler Perry?
Man, I found the guy to be the hardest working person I'd ever been around. He was a writer, the producer, the director. He was starring in a couple of different roles. I just have never been around nobody that worked harder than him.
Okay. Now, we know you were on the Monique show. I gotta ask you about Monique. I have to. Now, I just love Monique. I love her. And if she's ever see this video, I want to interview you too. I just love Monique. Now, can you tell us what it was like on stage and backstage with Monique while y'all was producing the Monique show?
I mean, what you see is what you get. Like, Monique is the most generous, easiest person to work with. She's my friend, so just imagine you get to work with your homie, whoever your friend is. Y'all get to work and produce a TV show every day. That's what it was like. And we had a great time, great fun, and we were there for each other. If you're gonna do a TV show, do it with somebody you really fuck with.
Yes.
And she is that person.
Definitely. Now, can you give us a take? Have you ever ran into any janky promoters? And tell us about an incident if you would like.
I mean, that's par for the course when you're a comedian. I had one dude hit me up. He wanted to say, right now I want to do shows with you. But his email was actually jankypromoter@gmail. I was like, nigga, I can't work for you. Like, your email is jankypromoter.
Yeah.
Like, if you do me wrong, it's my fault.
Yes, definitely.
But I mean, I've had people not have the money. Myself, Joe Torre, a bunch of us on the show, and it was actually a athlete, like athlete's son or something, and he had threw a show and nobody showed up, and he was looking sad, and we just started laughing. We was like, this dude ain't got no money. he eventually paid us, but it was a few minutes we was working.
Okay. Now, do you have any movie projects or anything that you're currently working or coming up?
Well, I'm going to be in Coming to America 2, which comes out Christmas 2020, hopefully, if it doesn't get pushed back because of what we're going through now. But, that's the most current thing, and I got a few things in the works, some TV stuff, but, the world is on hold right now, so we don't know when that's going to happen.
Okay, now definitely, I want to definitely ask you this question. I'm a filmmaker myself from Candy Cane Entertainment Films. I have a lot of books that I wrote. I wrote over 40 books, and I'm filming them. I would like for you to be a part of one of my projects, too. So I'll be talking to you.
My only thing with independent film is that you got to have a plan as to where it's going to end up.
Yes, definitely.
I mean, I spent a lot of my career going to get the bag and just taking the money, for me, the producer or the writer or the director, they got to have a plan. Like, they got to, it's got to be going to Netflix, it's got to be going to YouTube or whatever they got to. I mean, you got to have a plan for it before I become a part of it. And other than that, if you got money, we can work. Oh,
definitely. Well, then we can work then, because I got the plan and we can put it together. We can work, okay? I'll call you.
I got the money though. You gotta say I
got the money too. I got it. Okay.
I need to hear that.
Okay. We can put it together, definitely. Because also, I'm trying to work on my mother's story too. My mother is civil rights activist Mamie King Chalmers, and she's the one that led the Children Crusade back in 1963 in Birmingham, Alabama.
Oh, wow.
That's my mother that you see on the photo being hosed every time they show her during Black History Month. 3 people up against the building. That's my mother. Yeah, Mamie King Chalmers. So I'm working on. I wrote 3 books about her.
Any Chalmerses in Chicago?
No, because see, that's her married name. So yeah, King is her.
I got a really good friend of mine that's a Chalmers out of Chicago. That's why.
Yeah, because see, King is her maiden name.
Got it.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm working on. I wrote 3 books about her, so I'm trying to get that together. But Now, so let's get back to this interview and we'll talk about the other stuff later. So your fans can follow you. Tell us what social media sites that you are on.
They know they here. We
You're just on Instagram?
my website is rodneyperry.com. My website is rodneyperry.com. All my social media is Rodney Perry Live.
Okay. Now tell us what motivates and drives you.
Excellence, you know, and I really respect that, maintain a certain sense of excellence, and that doesn't mean you have to always be excellent, but if you're striving toward excellence, you're at least to be around the mark.
Okay, definitely. Now, what are your goals for the future?
I mean, shit, you can't look too far in the future right now. I mean, my big goal is to go to the grocery store.
Okay.
You know, and no, but I mean, you know, the short goal is to take one step toward my journey every day.
Okay.
And at the end of the day, I want people to look at Rodney Perry, and I want to be in the conversation of the best people that do. And I don't have to be the best, but as long as I'm in the conversation, that's good.
Definitely. Now, is it anything that you disliked about the industry that you could tell us?
I mean, you kind of don't get the good without the bad. So I'm not mad at the game, and if what's up, Portsmouth Music? If you respect the game, it'll respect you.
Definitely. Now, what is your advice to young comedians coming up? Do you have any advice that you would like to give them?
Well, I mean, my advice is the same, whether you're a comedian, an actor, or a singer, you know, find what you love to do and do it for a living. And don't quit. The only way you lose is if you quit. Like, that's, you know, because of this pandemic, they're really considering quitting their art, their love, their passion. And that's just not an option. In my opinion, you find what you love to do that for a living, and don't quit. Period.
Definitely. Now, looking toward the future, I know we have so much stuff that's going on right now, and all of the different things that's going on. Can you give us your take about the President Trump? What do you think about his actions and what he's doing right now as far as the stimulus package and helping people?
I mean, I'm not necessarily a Trump supporter, but you know, he is our president, and so we have to support him on some level. Do I think he's made tons of mistakes? Absolutely. But at the same time, he's in charge, so I just, you know, I just hope he don't bring us down. But I mean, he's the type of guy that this type of situation really speaks to your leadership. And it's easy to point fingers at people and call them names and stuff, but now it's time to be a real leader. So this is his time to shine. So I hope he shines. I really do. If he shines, we all win.
Definitely. Now I have a couple of personal questions for you. Are you married?
I'm married 23 years.
Okay. Yeah. Do you have any children?
6 children, 5 girls and a boy.
Okay. What is your favorite food?
My favorite food, spaghetti.
Okay. Do you what sports do you like?
I'm a sports guy. I like football, basketball. I dabble a little bit in baseball. If I was gonna play a sport, it would be football.
Okay. What are your hobbies?
I play John Madden football.
John
Madden. That's one of my pastimes, and my hobby also is stand-up comedy. I mean, it's what I do when I'm not doing nothing too. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Oh, I will crock box it. I will crock box.
Okay. Now, what is your favorite color?
I say it's blue, but one of my friends like you wear red all the time. I think your favorite color is red. So, but I like the coolness of blue. Blue is cool to me.
Okay. Now, what is your sign? Your zodiac
I'm a
sign?
Virgo.
You're a Virgo?
Virgo, September 15th, 1970. I'll
Okay.
be 50 this year.
Okay. All right now. Okay. Now, we're coming toward the end of your interview. Is there anything that you would like to say to the listening audience and the viewing audience?
It's been a great chat. I think we have to go back to this time that we're in is a tumultuous time, and what I would like to say to your audience and my audience is don't lose sight of your passion. Like, this is your chance to recharge your batteries, to get close to your family, to get close to your friends without getting close to them, and and really, recalibrate your focus. And so, let's all take this time to create.
Definitely. I really appreciate, solely and truly appreciate the interview. And I will call you in a little while so we can talk about some things and stuff. But thank you so much for coming on the hot seat.
Hey, thank you for coming in.
Okay. And you have a good day.
No doubt.
Bye-bye. Yes, y'all. We just got finished interviewing Rodney Perry. It was a good interview. We got a little glitches and stuff in there, but I got a chance to ask him some of the questions. I didn't want to keep him too long because, he is a celebrity and he is working on different things and projects. So we'll get back a time and be able to chat with him again. But, you see I threw it out there. I got to get him in my movies and stuff. And, so I threw it out there, So let's see what happens with that. And also, we have other interviews that's coming up. I just want to let y'all know exactly what's going on right now while we're having this coronavirus, this little situation. We're doing what you would call quick interviews and stuff with different people just to see them, catch them at home, catch them in their limits and stuff, and just to be able to talk to them and see what's going on. This is KKE. I like to holler at the celebrities. I just wanted to let y'all know that I'm in touch with these different people, so let's keep this going. I'll be back on live probably in about an hour or less, or because I have several celebrity interviews coming up today. So just hold on. I got y'all. This KKE, Candy Cane Entertainment. And I love y'all. Let's do it.